my shit right. Let's see if oh yeah, we are in there. I like that. I like that. That's nice there. We are in there. I need to cut this down some because the gain is gaining right now. All right, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. All right, yeah. Y'all let me know if I'm sounding good. Um, out there in the chat room land. I need to know if I'm sounding great. I would like to know that. Hope everybody's having a great Thursday. You know, we're gonna start doing these on Thursdays, Thursday nights. You know what I'm saying? Thirsty Thursdays, chilling with Hybrid 803 Thursdays, whatever you want to call it. Um, if you're drinking, this is gonna be your Thirsty Thursday. Uh, if you smoking, this is gonna be a normal Thursday. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, appreciate everybody coming through. Thank y'all so much. You know what I'm saying, for all the love. Thank y'all for showing love with the music and everything y'all be doing. What's going on, Sahara? Miss Eatman is in the building. That's what I'm talking about. Appreciate you coming through. Appreciate everybody coming by. You know what I'm sizzling. Appreciate everybody showing love, you know, on all forms over there, on platforms, on Instagram and all that, you know. So yeah, we're gonna start doing these on Thursdays. Hybrid 803. Chilling with Hybrid 803 Thursdays. That's how it's going down. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So let's go ahead and get up in this thing, man. You know, I appreciate all y'all coming through. I want to talk about some things that I want to talk about. First thing I want to talk about was I seen on was it TikTok? I believe it was TikTok, where a teacher had maced no, excuse me. A student maced the teacher because the teacher did not want to give up the student's cell phone. All right. And what tripped me out was the other teachers that was there, they did not really like help out like that. It was looking real wild. I didn't see no you know, school police or anything like that come help out in the situation. It was crazy as fuck. But apparently a teacher took a young girl's cell phone, young African American girl cell phone, and she was saying she needs her. I need my phone. I need my phone. And you know, when I was coming up back in the day, you couldn't have no. You know, we didn't have cell phones and shit like that. Like that, we did have cell phones, but that was like what, like 11th grade. You know what I'm sizzling. But I make I'm sound like I'm old as hell. But anyway, you know what I'm saying. But we had like the cell phones in 11th grade. But if you had that little T9 cell phone, you brought that shit to school. They was gonna take that shit. You know what I'm saying? And you knew that. I remember back in the day, I used to bring my little video game things to school, like my video game booklets. Like I would like I remember I had WCW Mayhem one time, and I had my booklet in school, and you know, shouts out to Mr. Lofton too, W.A. Perry Middle School. I'm sitting in there in class. I couldn't read a word in there or something. So I'm asking, I was like, hey, what's this word mean? And I didn't want to tell him, I forgot what the word was, but I didn't want to tell him where I was getting it from or some shit. And he was like, where you getting the word from? And I had pulled up my manual. He was like, you know, you ain't supposed to have that. But then he told me the definition of the word. I guess because I was reading or something. I guess that's why I got a pass or whatever. But normally your video games and everything get taken from you if you go into the class. You know what I'm saying? With those shits. Because it's a distraction. But nowadays, is seen as that what they're saying is, oh, the teacher was aggressive and not, you know, returning the phone and all this. You know, it's crazy how they even could say that, but they were like, yeah, the teacher was overly aggressive handling the situation and all this. Which I'm like, how is the teacher supposed to handle it? But then I seen people comment saying like the teacher should have never took the phone or whatever, you know. And it's like if they don't, then like they're undermining their authority. You know what I'm saying in there and shit. So I don't know. I thought that was weird as fuck. You know what I'm saying? But you know, that's what's going down. Wouldn't have happened in my day because you know, we come from that hardcore era. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but first off, we knew not to take the damn phone to no damn school. That's number one. You know what I'm saying? But number two, you know, we got snatched up by the teachers. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I remember Coach Floyd punch your ass in the motherfucking chest, you be disrespecting. You know what I'm saying? But they don't have that no more. Ain't nobody getting punched in the chest no damn more. That sucks. You know what I'm saying? Let me get my colors right. All right, boom. I want my shit to to move. I was gonna say ovulate. I don't think that's the right word. I was looking for. I don't want my mic to ovulate because then my mic gonna get pregnant. I don't know. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? That's what's going on. But I appreciate y'all so dang on much, man. You know what I'm sizzling. Appreciate y'all showing love to the that song On Fire that I got going on, man. That's dope. You know, people using it in their stories and all that good shit. So that's just love. You know what I'm saying? About to get on here. So let's go ahead and you know how we do. Let's go ahead and get some music up in this mug, man. You know, we gonna jam out. Let's jam out real quick. Like, let's jam out real quick. You know how we do. You know how we do. We be on fire. You just a liar. We spend plenty cash, and I know you mad. We be on fire. You just a liar. We spend plenty cash, and I know you mad. Used to pull up in the VAN, now I pull up in the SRT. A lot of niggas in the city I know, when they see me they so salty. I don't really give a damn, no. I keep on spilling my liquor, I keep on pimping my bitches, I keep on snapping my pictures. Motherfuckers on the gram, they hating, I don't really give a damn, stop tweaking. Motherfuckers see me in the physical, motherfuckers act like they don't see me, cause they know I leave them leaking. Period, no comma. And just like William Shakespeare, bitch, I love the drummer. Why they hear you playing with me, bitch, I call the drummer. Then we get a drum line, then we bout to march all on ya. Yeah, you fuckin' with a monster, but I ain't from Sesame Street. HYB, RID, 803, bitch, I'm beast. We be on fire. You just a liar. We spend plenty cash, and I know you mad. We be on fire. You just a liar. We spend plenty cash, and I know you mad. Ay, 2 places I ain't never going back to, nigga, and that's jail and broke. And I ain't gonna never forget them long nights posted up at the stove. I used to talk shit about jewelry, but deep down I really wanted to change. And yeah, I love my city, but deep down I really needed to change. Told y'all haters I would take off. I hate to stay asleep, but we tryna wake up. And all them hoes that left me on red, you dead. I ain't tryna link up. I won't forget to them VVs. Bitch, I trip every day with no VD. And YouTube is the only way another motherfucker ever see me. I keep a bag of that Zah. You keep a bag of that nah. Before they came with a switch, I cut your ass if you pissing me off, little nigga. Don't get mad cause your bitch a fan, need to get in cool off. You gon' fuck around and she gon' be the reason you gon' wind up stomped, little nigga. We be on fire. You just a liar. We spend plenty cash, and I know you mad. We be on fire. You just a liar. We spend plenty cash, and I know you mad. And we back. Appreciate y'all so much for showing love. We got blunts and discussions up in the building, man. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, I know what I'm saying. I ain't seen the homies in a minute, man. Shouts out to y'all. You know what I mean? Hope everything is all well. You know what I'm saying? They be doing their thing with the music reviews over there at Blunts and Discussions on Tuesdays, right? Shannon? Yeah, on Tuesdays. So, you know, Huff or Puff Tuesdays. So all artists that are on here, make sure you check out Huff or Puff Tuesdays. It be going down. It's dope. Get some great feedback on your music. And you know, ain't gonna be nobody just, you know, just telling you no bullshit, you know what I'm saying? They real artists and you know, they really know music and shit like that. So, you know, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Shouts out to y'all in the building, you know. But what I wanted to say, so when I went out earlier just now to go We about to start smoking too in a second. You already know how we do. We gonna be smoking him. But I went out to the store earlier. What tripped me out was it was me and my daughter basically. You know what I'm saying? We got in the car and two dudes. Well, before we got in the car, two dudes are like looking at me. I hate these fucking masks that these young motherfuckers be wearing nowadays. And they got like, you know, the mask on, hoodie up. It's like fucking 78 fucking degrees over here in South Carolina right now. They got the mask on, hoodie up with the fucking hoodies on, you know, long pants and shit. And he's holding up the cell phone. He's like, hey, yo, I didn't even hear what the fuck he was like. He's like, hey, yo, bro, some. And I'm like, nah, nigga, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, whatever the fuck you wanted, I'm not helping you to fuck, you know, I'm not trying to help you out. What the fuck? Like, look at you, motherfucker. You got a fucking mask on. Like, that's not inviting. I'm not gonna, you know what I'm saying? Then when I got in the car, he was like, oh, okay, that's what it is. I'm like, what you mean that's what it is? Nigga, you sitting here with a fucking mask on and the hood up, like, what the fuck? Why is you doing that? It's hot as fuck out here. That is not, you know, I'm not gonna walk over there all willingly. Hey, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck no. The hell? Fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why they be doing that shit, man. That shit is so fucking stupid. I hate these fucking mask shits. I really do. Got this damn. I got my headphones going every which way. Hate these motherfuckers with their masks and shit. Can't stand that shit. But if you would like to buy a mask, we have masks at hybrid803.com. Shanny Rock's mask, actually. Anyway, did y'all hear about in Atlanta, downtown Atlanta, there was a shooter on Peachtree, downtown Peachtree. It was an active shooter. A couple of people got injured and things. It was very devastating. It was very fucked up. But they caught him. Tripped me out because it was a black guy, you know, doing it. I'm just gonna put it out there. You know, that was wild. Like, you know what I'm saying? I didn't, you know, normally when you hear about shit like that, it don't normally be the brothers doing shit like that. But you know, that was crazy. Last time I heard a brother doing that, it was he was a sniper, ain't it? Wasn't the DC sniper? Yeah, I think the DC sniper, which people thought he wasn't a brother at first until they found out he was a brother and shocked America. You know what I'm saying? Like, got dog. You know what I'm saying? But apparently this guy, he was in ex-military. I don't have his name, but he was ex-military or something. And his mother said that they gave him bad medication. They gave him bad medication. I thought that was something a black mama would say. You know what I'm saying? Huh? Well, he was in the army. And I assume the VA is what they're saying. The VA, what she was trying to say, the VA gave him the wrong medicine. You know what I'm saying? And made him go overboard and start doing that. So that was wild as hell. Yeah, that was wild as hell. So I believe that they subdued the brother. I don't know what really happened after all that. I got to check out what happened with all that so I can get the resolution. But that was going on downtown Peachtree, where me and Breezy was at. You know what I'm saying? I got a blind producer named Jay Breezy. He's down there with Blind Fear right now in Lugoff, South Carolina. But yeah, I was over there. We was in Peachtree in Atlanta doing music shit. And you know, we stayed at this girl house. It was his girlfriend, and she was blind too. Very interesting. You know, and yeah, and we was down there on Peachtree. She went to college or something. It was pretty cool, you know, when we was down there. And we stayed down there. They had some nice ass Chinese food. I remember that we ordered some fucking Chinese food. That shit was fucking nice as fuck. Then we went by the Hit Factory. That shit was fucking wild as shit. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that was dope as fuck. So yeah, shouts out to that. You know what I'm sizzling. Shouts out to Miss Deborah too. Waka Flocka's mom. She was down there. Everything was cool. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, shouts out to all them. That was pretty dope. You know what I'm saying? But that was crazy. I was down there chilling down there, and yeah, and he was down there doing that. So that's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? But good thing that's over with. You know what I mean? So if y'all smoking, we gonna go ahead and get our smokes on. You know what I'm saying? So y'all go ahead and light them up right about now. We gonna go ahead and light them up right about now. You know what I'm saying? I'm on these what the hell is these? I'm on blue burners. That's what I got. Blue burners, and I keep leaning forward. I'm on blue burners, and I got the fucking what I got there. What I got? Cherry gelato and tropical something. Tropical some shit. We in South Carolina, man. We get what we can get. So it's tropical something. You know what I'm saying? No. You know what I'm saying? But shouts out to my weed man, because he's like the only motherfucker in the city with gas. That motherfucker had no city. He had no. He was out. So for 2 days I had to make do, and I was like, what the fuck? But I called my old partner. My old partner came through. He had some good, you know what I'm saying? So shouts out to him. Shouts out to Bone. You know what I'm saying? You know, I went to my little stepbrother and got some wood. He had some not. It got me high. You know what I'm saying? I guess it got me good. Man, what's going on? We got Kendawg in the motherfucking building. What's happening, Kendawg? Brainsick in the building. You know what I'm sizzling? Shouts out to the whole Brainsick family. You know, I like to consider me and Shanny a part of the Brainsick family. You know what I'm saying? We were following Twisted Insane and them for some years now. You know what I'm sizzling? So, yeah, that's dope. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to the homie coming through. Always good seeing them come through. You know what I mean? Ain't nothing but love. Hope everything is all well with you, brother. You know, I got some Gobber's peanut butter and jelly now, the kind that come together. So I'm gonna be snacking on that later. May not be on live, but I'm just saying that's why I got the snack on. You already know. He said, "You two are definitely." Oh, that's what it is. Brainsick in the building. That's what I'm talking about, man. Appreciate y'all. You know what I mean? Real shit. Real shit. Ain't nothing but love, y'all. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. But y'all, let's get in here and let's go ahead and light them up. He said, "Oh no, man, PB and J time already." No, not yet. We gonna get there. We gonna get there. I love that shit too. But yeah, also too, I'll be trying to eat peanut butter and jelly and shit for my health regimen and shit. They say that's like a good snack in between or some shit. I don't know, whatever. Health shit to put out there for people. All right, good protein snack. Now let's go ahead and get up in here and get this smoking on this motherfucker. Got my dog Kendawg in the building, so we gonna go ahead and get the smoking. Kendawg, is you smoking? Is you smoking, homie? If you're smoking, let me know. You know what I'm sizzling? Also, too, I'm gonna probably put the link in the live in a little bit, so whoever want to come through can come through, and we can chill out on the live. We can chill out on the live. You know what I'm saying? $8 apes after tax in Durango. That's what $8 apes. What the? We gotta break that down to me. We gotta get over there. They got $8 apes. Shit. We gotta get out of here, man. $8 motherfucking apes. These off the chain. He said, "No BS, man. I believe you, baby." Let me get this in. I'm trying to copy this, huh? Put it in there. Put it in there. Damn. I gotta get my goddamn my mouse, my meese. Hold on, y'all. Give me 1 second. I ain't got 2 minutes shit. I'm gonna put that damn thing in there for you. He said, "No BS." That's what it is, man. That's some good ass shit. Knock my own damn self out here. Let me put this shit in here. Copy. Hood. Paste. Hood. Bound. I gotta have me too. I gotta get me another. This thing only got one damn thing in it. Ain't this a bitch? Yeah. I keep knocking myself out trying to put up the goddamn trying to put up the link. So just in case anybody want to come in. But we got the link up there for anybody that want to come in. Go ahead and click on the link. It's a link because I'm from the South. And you know, we can get up in here and we can chizat and all that. You know what I'm saying? While we smoking and choking on that potent. You know what I mean? You know? Hold on one time. That's what I'm talking about right there. That's good. That's what I'm talking about. It's all up in the lungs right there. That's what I'm saying. It's feeling good that the gelato is working. So me and Shanny Rocks had a show. Was it this Saturday? We had a show Saturday and it was fucking awesome. It was fucking awesome. Even though we've been having shows recently, we on this makeshift tour thing. What we're doing, you know, in South Carolina and in surrounding areas. But I ain't been in the club club in a minute. You know what I'm saying? Like the the girls twerking, the smoke going. You know what I'm saying? The hood music playing, motherfuckers in they drinking and shit is going down. You know what I'm saying? And that was just so lovely. As soon as I walked up in there, I seen a motherfucker light up a blunt right there at the bar, and I was like, I'm fucking home. I love this shit. That shit felt so good. Shouts out to the big wave. I saw the wave down there. He's also a photographer, but he's also down with the AE the gang. Mad love to the gang. One of the Hype homies. You know what I'm saying? He came down and he saw the performance and everything. I thought that was love and dope. I want to perform for all y'all. You know what I'm saying? You know, in the future. You know, I can't wait so I can get this tour going together. I seen Devin the Dude tour. That dude got he going like all over. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to go all over just like that. You know what I mean? Even though they say tour is hell, but I'm trying to experience. I like it. I mean, it's painful, but it's cool. I'm trying to do that. But I miss that shit, that club experience. It was Shanny's first club performance, and first hood club performance, like a hood club, and she loved it. She loved it. She said she was a little nervous, but she loved everything was cool. We won the crowd over. Even though we was on the flyer, they was acting like they didn't come. It was like they didn't want us up there, whatever. But we went up there, we rocked it, and they loved it. They fucking loved it. You know what I'm saying? So that was dope. We had them dancing in that bitch. It was dope. But I don't give a fuck. In South Carolina, it's tough crowds out here. I mean, they just don't like the clap, or they just don't like to mesh with motherfuckers. I don't know why it is out here. It's a tough ass fucking crowd, but I feel like if you can win this crowd over, you can do any crowd, and that's what I've learned over the years how to get with these dudes over here. You just got to kind of roll with them. But I'm teaching Shanny too. She's doing great though. You know what I'm saying? So. Oh yeah, Shanny doesn't like tour food because when we on tour, when we out late and shit, you ain't got nothing to eat, especially right here in South Carolina, ain't shit to eat. So we had to go to Waffle House. And Waffle House, did we go to Waffle House? Where we went? Did we go to Waffle House? Where did we go? We went to Nick's. Yeah, we went to Nick's. And what did we eat it from Nick's? What did we get? Yeah, she had a tilapia fish dinner. She had a 3-piece tilapia fish dinner. And I had like some wings, and this shit was hard as fuck. It whacked. But luckily the manager was a fan of ours. So he gave us a discount on the food because the food came out to be like $35, but we ain't paid nothing but like $28 or some shit. Mm-hmm. He was like, they're good people. They're good people. I was like, you should have fried it that so hard. But it's cool though, because I swear I didn't want to eat no more. I ain't want no lizard sticker. That lizard sticker was horrible. I went and got a steak from lizard sticker. Not lizard sticker, excuse me, from Waffle House. And I'm gonna tell you something. Don't never eat from Waffle House. Hold up, y'all. We got the homie Kendawg in the building.
You probably thought I was too fucking pussy to pop up on here.
Nah, man. What's going on? Brainsick in the building. What's happening, man?
Hey, man. Not a whole hell of a lot. Just fucking kicking it like a donkey, having a fucking wonderful time, man. Enjoying this lovely Thursday evening. And, just trying to relax, man. Trying not to fucking work too hard. Trying not to fucking do too much of anything right now. Just fucking getting older, man. And this shit takes a toll on you when you got that anxiety and the stress, and you let it get the best of you, man.
Oh yeah, man.
So I don't know how old you are. I'm 38 right now, going on 48.
Right. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with it, man. Get that wisdom in there. I'm a little bit younger. I'm 36.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You definitely got that wisdom. What's up with that fire track?
On fire. Oh man, we pushing that shit hard, man. This is one of them feel good tracks, man. I just want to push something that just feel good and just have people just floating on it, man. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that, dog.
Of course, man. I'm curious how you go about your writing process. I ask a lot of people that, but
word. Oh, okay. Well, shit. I write sometimes, but a lot of times I like to go in there and I call it like air write, I guess. Like I'll go in there and I'll just like, you had the beat going and I could punch, you know what I'm saying? So we'll go in there and I'll like punch it sometimes. But I like writing, but it really depends on how I'm feeling. It really depends on how I'm feeling. Like with On Fire, that was like air writing. I didn't, that was just like me kind of like popping in and kind of grooving, you know what I'm saying?
No shit.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
trippy, man.
yeah.
Twisted Insane, for a long while there, he's like, I don't even write anything. I just fucking hop in the booth and
Right.
go.
Right, when and that
And
trips me out with that flow, like, to be able to just pop it like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's
yeah,
crazy, you know what I'm saying?
I
That's
guess when you've had it for that long, man, I don't know. Maybe he's never lost it, So
oh, yeah. Man,
it's some real shit,
yeah, he's
most definitely.
yeah, he's fucking sick with that shit, especially when he's doing his pop-ins, you know what I'm saying? I seen him recording one time, it's like, because his style is so fucking fast, but his pop-ins is so fucking clear and crisp. That's just crazy, bro.
I
Real shit.
definitely have an appreciation for that shit. Like as far as when he when I don't know, I don't even know what they are, if they're actually bars,
Mhm,
but his timing is just impeccable.
right,
Like a lot of rappers are doing that shit where they're intentionally offbeat in their cadence. Like they
right,
might come right after the hat.
right, right. I feel what you're saying. Yeah,
Most definitely.
yeah, yeah. Some motherfuckers they kind of go offbeat and just do different styles and shit like that. But when I hear Twisted, I like to say he's like more like a like technical, I guess. Like when I hear it, like it's just I don't know. It's like I don't know. Like if I could make it like a fighting style or something, I would call it like a very technical, like a Chris Benoit type. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know, like a Bret Hart type. Like it's just I don't know, man. Like I would consider it very technical. I don't know. That's how I would consider it. You know what I mean?
Call it that southpaw
Yeah, yeah.
and with that left hook.
Right, right,
Most
right, right,
definitely.
right.
What inspires you every day as far as music, as far as musicians, and do you listen to anything other than rap?
Oh yeah, yeah. I like all kind of different things. My name is actually from a Linkin Park album, Hybrid Theory. That's where I actually got
Oh
my name from. Uh,
shit.
yeah, like because it's like when I first started rapping, I thought I was listening to rock music and shit and all that back in the day when I was younger, and I was in the System of a Down, and oh man, I was in the Limp Bizkit. You know what I'm saying?
No fucking way,
Yeah, yeah,
dude.
yeah.
That's awesome.
A little bit of Kid Rock, a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I was in the wrestling too, so I got through a lot of the songs I caught wind of was through like wrestling and shit. You know what I'm saying? So yeah,
That's sick.
I loved rock at the time, and my homeboy he came to my house one day. He was like, we rappers, you know what I'm saying, or some shit, and I needed a name, so I was looking in the dictionary, and I had looked around. I was looking up in the dictionary. I couldn't find no word that was dope, and then I looked around the room, and I looked at that album, and I was like, yo, that album speaks to me. That's like me all day long. So I
It's a
just
start to finish album, right? You can even the like before. Okay, so I'm from Arizona, and Chester. I believe most of those Linkin Park guys are from nicer area in Arizona,
okay.
and so we kind of had like a demo floating around that was not terribly different from like the final LP, if you will,
Oh wow.
but that shit was fucking tight as fuck, man. And I feel like even you could pop that shit in today, even if you felt like it, and still listen to it from start to finish and enjoy. And rest in peace, Chester.
Yeah.
I wish that he didn't have that kind of an ending, because he was someone that was definitely cherished and adored by many. I talked to a lot of people, and people you would never even expect. I would say you're one of them. I didn't know that about how you got your name, and what inspires you. Shit like System of a Down.
Mm.
That's a trippy ass band, man.
Oh yeah.
I saw them. I saw them in the Summer Sanitarium tour, way
Uh,
way back, like 23 years ago,
right.
and they weren't super well known. They did the song "Sugar" twice.
Sugar. I remember that
Yep,
shit.
Surge, and
Yeah.
one of their guitar players came out. I believe it was the dude with the goat.
Okay.
He came out butt ass naked. All he
Are
had
you
was a fucking
serious?
guitar, man. I'm like, this guy is seriously nuts, man. Who knows how many thousands of people are out here in the crowd, and
Wow. That's fucking crazy.
just
That's
living that shit up.
wow. See, we don't get like I'm over here in South Carolina, so we don't get like shit like that coming over here and shit. So I have to like, I have to like look at the internet, look at whatever DVDs I can catch or whatever the hell. But it's like,
Yeah, man. I don't know why. Maybe. How far are you from Myrtle Beach?
probably like hour and a half, about 2 hours, probably. Probably about 2 hours, about 2 hour drive. Yeah, probably take
So
my
what's up with that? Does South Carolina just get skipped?
South Carolina is it's a whole lot of that shit. But South Carolina kind of just the market here sucks. When I was on the radio and shit like that, when I was getting my song pushed on the radio and I was doing all that shit, they were telling me we were in like a D-list market or something or
Mm.
something. Yeah, like it's bad around here. Like, not a lot of people come through here. We had Lil Wayne just come through here, but he hasn't been here in like fucking like 15 years. You know what I'm saying? Like 15, 20, almost about 15, 16 years, bro. Like it's crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? But he just kind of came through here. We have, we got Boosie comes through here, little southern, southern acts like that. But for the most of it in South Carolina, a lot of people just kind of skip. And honestly, because it's not a lot of money out here just to be 1,000. You know what I'm saying? Like, so
Yeah.
not a lot of money. And the crowds around here are fucking there's a fucking tough crowd around here. It doesn't matter who you are. You could be fucking Drake and they will sit there like this. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it doesn't it's fucking wild. Like, so it's weird around here. I
It's
don't know
like
what.
they're sleeping or something.
Yeah, man, it's just we're in this country kind of town. They're just stuck in their ways, and they just want to fuck with who they want to fuck with. Like if Pastor Troy comes to town, they love that. If Ti comes to town, they'll love that or some shit like that. But if I don't know, shit, uh, anybody, fucking, let's say who would I don't know. I'm just throwing just the top of my head like ICP or somebody. Like let's say if they came to town, I don't think motherfuckers would register or even know or whatever. You know what I'm saying? To try to fuck with that or something like that. Even though that was a wild ass one, but I'm just trying to think like but they're just like that. And then it's not even like that for like even northern artists too. Like if like Remy Ma doesn't come down, a lot of people don't come here, bro. Like if I be checking people's tours and shit, no one fucking really it doesn't come here. It's not a lot, man. You know. We got the
I
main.
mean, I'm even guilty of that shit. I feel like I need to come down there and fucking
Yeah.
tap in and see what that state's about. I've been to North Carolina for a little bit
What
and
part,
definitely enjoyed it, but
what part you was in?
and well, I don't really know how to pronounce it, but Raleigh,
Oh, Raleigh, South Carolina. Oh, Raleigh, North.
Raleigh,
Right. Raleigh's pretty
exactly.
straight. I've been up there. Raleigh's pretty straight. Charlotte. I used to live in Charlotte when I was younger. Charlotte's pretty cool.
Mm,
You know what I'm saying? We was just up in Charlotte last year. So we went up there for a show, but it got canceled though. But yeah,
damn,
it sucked. But it's all good. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Charlotte's pretty. North Carolina's pretty good.
happens.
Yeah, it happened. But North Carolina's pretty cool. Just South Carolina's just. And I don't know, man. It's a retirement state. If you old and rich, you come here and you get your house, you chill the fuck out, and it is what it is. But I think that's what that is. But that's my whole thing is I do the little clubs in South Carolina when I can. Then I try to travel outside towards like Georgia. Georgia is where you want to be. Like Georgia,
Yeah,
yeah, they definitely are like thriving there. Or Florida.
I feel like Tennessee's fucking the shit. I was hanging out in Orlando for like 3 months last year. I didnn't want to leave, man.
Oh yeah, I did.
Once I found
Yeah.
once I found like a good hotel, dude,
Oh yeah,
it was on.
Orlando's got some good food and they got a nice
Hitting up the
downtown area.
Publix.
Yeah. They got a good downtown area too. I was down there. I did a show there years ago, but Orlando's pretty dope. I like them. You know what I'm
Most
saying?
definitely.
Heck yeah, man. I gotta get to Tennessee. That's another place I want to check
You
out.
gotta go. You have to go, bro. Like
Man,
Nashville is the shit.
that's what I want to.
Like
I want to go check that out so bad, man.
I was there for a little bit last year. I mean, I guess the first thing I would warn you is that you're gonna get some sticker shock when it comes to the prices of pretty much everything.
All
I mean,
right.
the town since COVID's popped off, it's booming and it's pretty freaking expensive. At least that was my experience with it.
Right.
Another thing that I found kind of peculiar is like drugs are illegal there, but highly tolerated, it seems.
I would imagine in Memphis. Yeah.
I mean, I don't really fuck around with drugs personally, but I would definitely say that there was like a I'm on here just snitching all over, but there was definitely I'll leave it at this. They were abundant, and they
Right.
still had some fire ass weed. That's
Right.
for sure.
Oh damn, man. See, we want to go out there to Memphis so bad, man. Shouts out to LeChat and all them too, man. We big 3-6 Mafia fans, heavy, especially
Hell yeah.
Shannon. Yeah, especially Shannon. Matter of fact, I thought I was a big 3-6 Mafia fan until I met Shannon. Shannon be putting me on. She knew all kind of motherfuckers, T-Rock and all of them. I didn't even know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man, that was pretty dope. But yeah, I love 3-6 Mafia is the shit. We love them, man. Definitely want to get over there, man. So
One
let me
of
ask you
my favorite albums was The End.
the end. I love the
The
end.
End, yep.
World
Late
War.
Night Tip on there. World Domination.
Yeah,
Was
World
that chapter 2?
Chapter 2, and the most knowns unknown. The most known
Most known unknown.
that shit.
Yep.
Ooh, Lord. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's good.
These
So let me
days,
ask
I'm all about the Project Pat. Shoot.
oh fucking yeah, I love Project Pack, man. Hell yeah. I met Project Pack back in the day too. He's dope. He's fucking cool
Really?
as hell. Yeah, I met
He
Project.
seems like he's the tightest, realest motherfucker out there as far as all of them cats, man.
Man, he's so fucking
In
real,
my
dude.
opinion.
Man, he's so real. He be in the studio, he cool as hell. He freestyle with you, smoke with you, cool as fuck, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, shouts out to Project Pack. He's cool, man. I wanted to ask you too, though. I bet because I was thinking about you too, man.
Please do. Please do.
When did you get into rap?
Oh man. So I got into rap. It was like 90. Shit. I don't even know, man. I don't even know how to answer that. I feel like I was in a lot of ways born into it, but what like my very first like full blown exposure was in 6th grade. I got the West Side Connection Bow Down album.
Oh, yeah.
And my sister turned me on to that shit. So, I was West Side till I died in 6th grade. People were like, what are you doing? And I'm like Ice Cube, WC, and Mac 10, the Gangsta, the Killer, and the Dope Dealer. And Ice Cube, I don't really have any hate towards Ice Cube by any means, but I definitely love Friday. And I don't have a problem with people adapting and changing their ways personally, but when it comes to like the gangster rap, I feel like there are so many out there that are like true to it and like doing the real deal shit, and they're not like switching to family movies and acting. So,
Yeah, I feel you.
Ice Cube is probably still the shit, but it's kind of like Twisted Insane was talking about. It's like maybe he didn't fall off, but maybe I fell off that train. So yeah, that was I don't even know what year that was, if that was like 96 or what.
I think like
But
97, something like that.
yeah, something like that. And that album is a classic. To me, I feel like if there was anybody that's out there that's rapping today that is not familiar with Bow Down, I highly recommend you go and you listen to that whole fucking album, because to me, I feel like that's how you learn how to, if you're emulating other rappers, like that's how you're gonna learn how to rap from the guts, like straight up from from the diaphragm, from deep down the bottom of your stomach, and really pushing that shit out. I feel like a lot of rappers today are just, they keep it all up here and they're
Right.
not bringing it down from the guts.
Right.
so
They're singing, they're nasally, they're all up here. They're not. Yeah, I feel where you're coming from. I feel.
I got in. I started with that, and then in right around like, I was obsessed with West Side Connection for quite some time, but then in around year 99, I was exposed to a group from Northtown, Las Vegas called Doomsday Productions, and
I think I heard of them.
they man, their rap is like they're like a notorious underground group. They are in your face. It's three guys. There's a guy named Pitt, and there's a guy named Playboy Seven, and another guy named Eclipse. And I highly recommend anybody that likes rap, especially underground. If you like that dark stuff, like, you gotta check out the album Filthy. It's
Okay.
Doomsday Productions Filthy. They do, like, I feel like the Red Rum song is actually pretty well known. It's got a crazy ass beat on it. There's a lot of song. That's one of the albums I feel like is like a start to finish. It's by no means their first album. They have other albums that came out before that are the shit. But just like learning about, like, just if you're listening to the lyrics, they got one that's it's called The 4 Minute Murder, and it's basically giving you a recipe and the ingredients on how to commit a 4 minute murder and hopefully get away with it. You might you might not. And so they're from Northtown, Las Vegas, and me as a kid listening to that shit, driving to Vegas and back from Phoenix, Arizona, passing Lake Mead. One of the dudes, Eclipse, he's like, I got to get rid of the murder weapon. I'm gonna throw that motherfucker up in Lake Mead. And so I was hooked to that really dark, that really nasty type rap
I feel
from
you.
an early age, and I always was like, I was always looking for more. Like, right
Right.
around that time, I was like, hey, this Filthy album is something that's different, and I never heard anything like it. Definitely was listening to other stuff than rap at the time, but I
Right.
was still asking people. It was like a different time back then. Like, you had to kind of just ask around, like, hey, who's tight out there? That's how I learned about, like, 3 6 Mafia. That's how I learned about even Wu Tang. Just having, like, a neighbor that was like, hey, they got this like 36 chamber. It was all this shit, man.
Right.
So,
Right.
like, I would ask people, like, who's tight, and unfortunately, Twisted Insane I didn't really hear many people talking about that guy at all until way, I feel like way more like 5 6 years later.
Right.
But at the same time, what's crazy is that I don't know if, like, how much computer stuff you ever messed around with computers, but there was Napster days. There was like a thing called Napster and a thing called LimeWire,
I remember all
and you
that.
could kind of
I remember
yeah,
you be out there for
you could
hours and hours trying to download that shit. I remember.
exactly, man, because, like, I feel like not a lot of people had much more than dial up, so it would take you 30 minutes to download a song. I
Yeah.
remember even my very first, like, MP3 that I downloaded, I believe, was Next Too Close.
Okay. Okay.
That's a banger, man. It's a
You
total
said
banger of a song.
next too close.
Yep, Next Too Close.
Next too close. Okay. What's that?
So
Who's that with?
excited. It's you know how I like it. Try, but I can't hide
Oh
it.
yeah. Oh man. Oh, next too
Make
close.
me
Yeah,
sing that shit.
too close. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
And,
That's
like,
old
in
school
the
shit.
Winamp. So I swear to God, man, I feel like there were some Twisted Insane songs that I might have, like, I heard,
Mhm.
and, like, they were like around the LimeWire days, and um unfortunately, I couldn't really even name any of that stuff. But
Right.
Shoot for the Face era, that was like '06. Like, that was like a game changer for me personally,
So when
because
did
I was always, yeah.
go ahead? I apologize. I didn't want to
Oh, I
stop.
was just gonna say, I was always like looking for something, because Doomsday, I won't say that those guys fell off personally, but we just didn't really hear anything from them for a long time. There's
Right.
a guy, the guy Pitt, he's still around, and he's still making music. They actually, Doomsday Productions made a few collab albums with. Oh, one was a collab album with Brother Lynch Hung.
Oh yeah.
So there were some things like we got some of that, and
Okay.
there was one called the Sick Mix, which was, and then like another that was with Brother Lynch Hung, which was basically like the hits, the greatest hits
Right.
between Doomsday and Brother Lynch.
Right.
But they actually had like a full blown collab album called The Plague, and
Okay.
that shit was
Was that
my God, man, this shit was fucking, it was gnarly, man. But I was always trying to like fill like that hunger, like that gap.
right?
And like I feel like Twisted Insane was the one that really took that flag and continues to hold that flag.
Now,
And that's one of the reasons.
right. When did you first hear about Twisted?
So for sure was like 0506 was definitely Shoot
Okay.
for the Face part 1.
Okay.
And it was literally that song Shoot for the Face.
Okay.
Because like the title alone is, it's, to me, I feel like it's edgy.
Yeah, it
I
caught
feel like it's something you got to have a lot of balls. Like there were rappers that were literally getting thrown in jail for just saying the wrong things. Like you think about like Ice-T,
you. Mm,
even Ice Cube, and NWA, like they did a lot of that stuff. Mac Dre was doing some of that too, where they're just like, you know what, fuck these punk police,
right.
and that's a lot of heat, man. You get a lot of unwanted attention from, I feel like from like law enforcement when you do shit like that. So
Right.
that alone, without even hearing the song, you know,
It-
shoot for the, this guy's
it was
saying
like,
shoot for the motherfucking face.
yeah.
You know? So
Right.
I'm like, I gotta hear that. And
Well,
Bone Thugs, I totally ignored Bone Thugs. Bone Thugs were still part of my life, like before even West Side Connection. So that's
okay.
why I say like it's hard for me to answer that to you, like hard to answer like, oh, when did you first hear rap? Because we could go back MC
Yeah.
Hammer and Vanilla Ice, like those guys,
Right.
fucking,
The
those guys
ninja rap.
were
I love that.
Conan's goat. Not everybody loves that one, but
I like that one. I
uh,
like ninja rap. I was a kid, like go ninja, go. I was in the living room dancing with this shit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
yeah, man, I was at the apartment complex pool party doing breakdance before I knew what breakdance was, spinning around on
Word.
my back. People are like, who is this kid? Spinning on his back,
You are
emulating a Ninja Turtle and stuff. But yeah, so it's hard for me, to really nail it as far as how long I've been around, like like interested in rap. But Twisted Insane was definitely '06, and I got an opportunity to actually meet him by like it was a weird coincidence. It was Doomsday Productions, Twisted Insane, and Tragedy 503 were all doing like this concert at like a grungy bar, and
wow.
and basically I was drinking with Doomsday Productions. I had like these pitchers of beer, and this guy kept coming up and drinking all my beer. And I had a few of my friends with me, and I was like, dude,
The dude
who's
kept
this
drinking your
fucking,
beer.
this guy
Oh,
kept drinking my beer, man. I
shouts
was
out,
like, hey, man,
Roach too up
I,
in the
yeah,
building, Faraday. I just want to say shouts out to Faraday in the building, man. But go ahead. He was
what
drinking your
up? Yeah, so this guy was drinking my beer, and I was just like, man, I was like pointing out to my friend, because my friends are like, I'm more of a lover than a fighter, but I was like, yo, like some shit's probably about to pop off right here. Cause I'm gonna say something to this guy if he keeps coming back. If he comes back again, man, like, first couple 2-3 beers, whatever, man. Like we're here to have a good time. We're here to fucking celebrate and just enjoy the evening. Like I don't really and I'm sharing the shit with other people. So, I was not as wise as I am today. And Twisted Insane's picture was by no means, I mean, even many years after that, I feel like his face was not out there on the internet. Like if you Googled who is Twisted Insane, it didn't tell you his name. Like that was just a lot of unknowns.
Right,
But
right.
so then I was like, okay, man, this guy's coming around again. This motherfucker, and and Twisted Insane was like, he was actually going through some hard times during those times, and I didn't know that either.
Mm.
But so he was like, this grungy looking dude, and I'm like, hey, motherfucker, who the fuck are you, man? You're
Right.
drinking all my fucking beer, man. And he is just like, my name's Twisted Insane. And I was like, oh shit. Like we fuck with we like your music, man. We're all fans of you. Like I'm like, please help yourself. Like
So your
well, I would have got my ass beat by fucking Twisted Insane. I almost got my ass beat, but and like,
how did he keep
we're learning stuff.
ordering the beer and he just kept walking up and taking it or something?
He just kept going, helping himself, grabbing the pitcher, fucking boom, got his own cup, just like boom, boom, boom. And that's one of the things about Twisted Insane, is that he definitely he can outdrink probably 99.5% of motherfuckers out there.
So let me get this clear. So you had a pitcher of beer and you chilling, right?
I'm chilling with Doomsday.
Right. And Twisted just comes up there, your pitcher just takes your pitcher, boom, and just hitting it.
He used like 4 or 5 times, bro. So I was like, this is mildly disrespectful. Who is this fucking guy?
Right.
And it's funny to me because now that I've learned, like in Freaky Fridays, like Twisted Insane is like, before I rap, I was a fighter, like fucking street fight.
Right.
He was saying like he had like his number. I don't want to, I'm out of line speaking. He's 16-0 or some shit. So I definitely would have got my ass beat. All my friends would have got their asses beat too.
He said, when he said that, that shit would inspire me because I actually used to box back in the day.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm 12-1. You know what I'm saying?
Shit.
I lost my last fight. It was a wild.
I'm not catching a fade with Hybrid anytime soon.
Nah, you off the chain, man. Nah. It's in you, man. Nah.
That's sick.
He make me this is Kendawg. We're down with Brainsick, you know what I'm saying? We also fuck with an artist named Twisted Insane, someone you should check out too. But we met on his live and everything like that there. So we just talking, chilling, getting to know each other and everything like that. These are my fans and shit, you know what I'm saying? Over here on this side.
What up to the chat?
Yeah,
shout out to the chat.
We call them the gang or Hybe homies, you know what I'm saying? But these the gang right here. They chilling and all that good shit, smoking with us and all that, man. But yeah, we just talk about, good times about how when he first met Twisted Insane and I'm fucking bugging out. You know what I'm saying?
It was fucking insane. It was an insane experience for sure. And because like I was saying, like I knew his music, I didn't know his face, so it was like I was like, hey man, this is just like icing on the cake. We're gonna get to see this guy perform tonight, and his performance was off the hook. Like way back then, he was inspired by Alice Cooper. I've learned this by kind of watching his interviews, but Alice Cooper comes out with all these stage props and Twisted Insane. Yep.
I was just
Twisted Insane.
The props then.
He had the props all the way back then, man. He had the mask, and then a few years later than that, like he, started coming out with he would have like a spider, and we'd do the spider in the night, and would be dancing the spider while he's doing his rap.
I checked it out on YouTube, man. I'll be studying that motherfucker. Hell yeah, that's just hard. And he had the little doll thing, and he was acting like he was
performing an exorcism.
Check it.
Yes, indeed.
When I saw him do that, right? No, I'm be honest with you. When I saw him do that, I had a show like a month later. So I come to the show like with this Charles Manson intro and shit. And I got like my auntie was in the old folks home at the time. And one of her homegirls had like a wheelchair, like some kind of makeshift wheelchair or some shit. So I had got that shit, and I got the person throwing it named Hero at the time to wheel me out on stage. Shani was there. This is before me and Shani was together, but she was there and shit, and she was wondering why the hell I was walking around with the fucking wheelchair and shit. She thought I had hurt myself or some shit. It was crazy as fuck. But he put me, like, when he did that shit, he made me like, okay, I'm gonna try this shit right here. But over here in the South, that doesn't really, it flew, but it didn't fly. So it's like I kind of just, or maybe I just didn't do it right. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But it just, I had switched it up from that. But I remember he inspired me to do that shit. Yeah.
Hey man, there's nothing wrong with trying different shit and even retrying it. Once you go out on tour, maybe you bring some of that back and you just
Yeah.
You test the waters with it.
Some of my
like
early videos are very like inspired by like, you know, with Brainsick and shit. If you look at Hybrid 803, say what you gonna say. You know, that's like a murderous video I got. I
can we
got one.
play it right now?
Yeah, yeah. Matter of fact, yeah. Fuck it. I'll show you that. Yeah, that's some murderous
Fuck
shit.
yeah. Let's listen to
The
some
shit that I was
shit.
when I first started getting into Brainsick, how it affected me. So let me show y'all. Hold on.
Fuck yeah. Yeah, Punk Police, Mac Dre.
Right,
It's that
yeah.
California living. Rest in peace, Mac Dre. So many tight motherfuckers from that area too, man. Keek and Sneak.
Oh yeah.
Looney Coleon.
Oh yeah, I love
Lunatic.
I got you on Faraday. We're gonna talk about it in 2 seconds. But let me get let's go ahead and play this shit right quick. I got you on that 2 seconds.
All right, here we go. This is tight as fuck that we can see the chat. Oh, here we go.
And change the game and get money, that's my mission. I know you don't like me, but then again, you don't like yourself. Cause deep down, you know you'll never be shit. And you see, I do it better than anybody else. Yeah, see, I know you don't like me, but then again, you don't like yourself. Cause deep down, you know you'll never be shit. And you see, I do it better than anybody else. I thank the Lord every day when I wake up in the morning. Then after that I'm yawning. Get myself right, now I'm back in the streets to get down it. I stopped like a DOPE, now I'm my chip with CDs and DVDs. And I'm hustling hard, trying to make my name pop up RAP. All of my family, all of my friends, say get this up crazy. They try to tell me I got a better chance like the lotto than make it. And my bitch telling me I don't wanna get a job cause I love to smoke weed, so I'm lazy. Cause they don't know about the nights that I cry cause I want a better life for me and my baby. Anybody can slang dope, let me see a motherfucker pay their bills off music. You don't know shit about this life, that's why I look at critics like they sound stupid. What you know about going broke and Kinko's, pressing up your CD covers to get your little CD sold. Gotta walk cause your car broke, so in the summer you gon' feel the heat, in the winter you gon' feel the cold. I ain't playing with y'all niggas, I'm out here and I'm hungry. So fuck these bitches, I get horny when I'm getting to the money. I don't fuck with a lot of motherfuckers because they flop. So I take it up on myself to get that money off by my loan. I know you don't like me, but then again, you don't like yourself. Cause deep down, you
That was the motherfucking shit. The motherfucking shit. That shit was sick. That was the fucking shit, man. I don't know why I can't hear you right now. Hopefully the chat can hear you.
Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah, perfect now.
Okay, my bad, dog.
Crystal
My bad.
clear, man. What happened to that hybrid, man? That shit was the shit.
Man, I appreciate you so much, man. I still fuck with that from time to time. It's just that like when I'm over here, I kind of stopped doing it a little bit because like over here the fast flow didn't really catch on to the people around here like that. So I kind of went back to, you know, just kind of going back to the more passionate, like slowed down type flow. More I try to go more punchlines or more storytelling or more realism. But I still do that shit. I still practice that shit all day long. I love like Twisted like that. He got
that
me
shit
on.
was hard, man. That
Yeah,
was the shit, man. That fucking bumped like a motherfucker too.
man, appreciate that, man. To the mother, I appreciate that to the
I don't
utmost,
know
man.
where the hell I was.
Oh man, that's back in the day. That's old shit, man. That's when I was with
That
this
shit was
record
tight.
label around here. It's crazy, man. Yeah, appreciate that, man. But yeah, that's old school me, man. But
Still
yeah,
is
man.
tight.
Yeah, man. I'm inspired by him a lot, man. You know what I'm saying? So hell yeah, that's what that is, man. God dang. Oh yeah, so what you say? Faraday, real quick. I want to see what you said real quick. You said something. Much love from the Bay. I'm in Stocktown, though. That's what it is. Hey, I was born East Oakland. That's what it is, dog. I didn't know that. Any marketing tips on gaining fans? Hold on, I got you. South Carolina, Alien. Yes, the SC Alien mixtape. That's what I got. I think that's on the SC Alien mixtape I got. Marketing tips and marketing tips on gaining fans. Marketing tips on gaining fans. I don't know. Okay. I would say, stay consistent because I see you dropping. I see when you drop, homie, and you be making some great shit. Faraday. So Faraday be dropping on IG, Kendawg. But
Sick.
yeah, marketing tips, stay consistent. But marketing is more so like, how to get this crowd right here, this audience right here. So whoever you rock with, I guess, or whoever you look up to, just fucking fuck with their fans and shit. And fuck with like their go to like their forums and shit like that. You might can meet different people that way. It depends because it's so many ways, man. It's so many ways, man. Like, but you got to be natural though. Don't be just don't just be in there like, hey, come listen to me. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to really fuck with motherfuckers. I don't know. What
As
else?
a fan, that's one thing I would definitely try
Right.
to hit a hard note on is just be yourself, man. Like that's what's I don't want to say most important because it's different times, right? Like
Right.
it seems like a lot of these people that are blowing up, if they're not industry plants already, they're doing something viral. And maybe they'll do it over and over and over, and that's how they get their fans. But it
Right.
seems that doesn't ever sustain.
It doesn't stick when you do
I
that.
like the ones that really nailed it on that front are the Island Boys in my mind. Like the ones that I've seen, they had that viral video. They were doing viral shit for a minute, but then all of a sudden they got that major record deal or whatever. They got signed to some label,
No.
and they were expected to rinse and repeat, and it just didn't really work.
Right. Yeah, that shit. They were shitty people. I think. Like with me, just for me, I like to just stay genuine. I talk to people. I try to relate. I try not to make it all about me. And I just try to relate and talk and grow like with y'all. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I've been doing this YouTube shit for a couple of years. I just do what I do, and I can, and I just try to be 1000% genuine with my shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't, I have no plans or no what do you want to call it? Like a marketing I have no plans really. All I do is I just stay consistent. My plan is to stay consistent. And as long as I stay consistent, whoever likes that and fucks with that, they just fuck with me. I don't like going people's inbox, hey, fuck with me or anything like that. It just I do what I do and people come rock with me and I rock with them and it just happens. You know what I'm saying? And it is
Consistent and persistent. Like to me, that's another big thing because there's a lot of musicians out there that are making fire music that
right.
it just takes time, man. You got to fucking keep grinding. You got to keep believing in yourself. That's another big piece of it, man. Coming with that confidence. The people, the listeners out there, like they pick up on that shit. A lot of us are sharks, man. We smell that shit. Like, oh, this person's not confident. They don't believe in themselves. And why should I believe in them?
Right. Right.
It's very similar to love. That's how I feel. Like you don't love yourself, you know, it's almost impossible to be loved.
Right.
So
You got to
I'm
look at
over
the.
here. I'm not even a rapper or a musician. I'm over here
No,
trying
you.
to
But
get, you know,
you're
so I
on
have
point.
perspective, you know.
You're on point. You're fucking on point. I can't say it fucking better. You know what I'm saying? I can't say it better. Like, you know, like you say, just be your fucking self. It's that easy, man. It's that fucking easy. And you got, like you say, you got to keep grinding and you got to stick it out. I would say too, a lot.
Believe you'll prevail for sure.
Yeah, believe in yourself and just stick around, like, because you gotta. Yeah, that's what Waka Flocka told me when I first
Persistence.
met. Yeah, when I first met Wak, he was like, I asked him, I was like, yo, what can I do to make it get on? Blah blah. He was like, just stay doing it, and you're gonna get on. If you stay learning and stay doing it, you're gonna get it. I'm telling you. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's what it. Hey, Kendawg, man. See, Kendawg, you need to. That's what I be saying. Like, I want you to do like a damn interviews or some shit. You could do. You got some good interview and some good insights, man. I'm not gonna lie, man.
There's something going on, man. There's something going on for sure. I appreciate the kind words. It's very kind of you. I definitely feel like I'm missing out on the fun. Like at the last concert, fucking the Twisted Insane concert I was at, I had like 5 people come up to me and they're like, "I want to see you perform tonight." I'm like, "I don't have anything for you, man. I'm sorry, man. I'm here to hang out and have a good time. Like, let's fucking chill. Like we can fucking have fun, but
Right.
as far as the songs, man, sorry and shit. I don't have anything for you, man."
Hey,
I
man.
just love music, man.
Hey, I don't know, man. I can hear you doing a podcast or something, man. Like, I see it happening, man. I don't know, man. I really do. I don't know what.
You know, there's you know, I guess maybe you're lighting the fire under my ass the same way I'm lighting the fire under your ass, saying, "Where's that hybrid?" Because
Right.
I had a buddy. Like, to me, I feel like my story right now in my life is interesting to me, at least, where I don't have a home. I sold my home before COVID, and I'm just out here exploring, fucking wherever, and I'm taking shit one day at a time for the most part, and
Right.
trying to see what's out there. And I definitely feel like there's people out there that are doing the same things, but they often will wait till it's too late. Like they're so old they can barely move around, or they're not as healthy as they once were. And I'm blessed on those fronts where I'm healthy. And
Right.
I had a buddy say, just called me out. He's like, "You know what? That ain't shit. It ain't shit because you don't document any of it. Like, you're gonna get some vlog going or something, man.
Right.
Something. Like, it's just boring."
Right.
So I
It's like,
appreciate it, man. I'll keep fucking marinating on that, and hopefully take some action on it as well.
hey, man,
You know,
no pressure or anything like that. I'm just saying, I think you got the voice for it. I think you got the insight for it.
God damn.
Yeah, and I would definitely tune in. No cap. Even my people was talking about some. You should do a podcast. So that's dope as fuck, man. Like,
Much love to the chat. Much love to you, Hybrid, and Shanny Rocks as well.
Oh, ain't
Some
nothing but
real
love.
ass motherfuckers. You know, I went and I reread some of the even the last Freaky Friday. I like to rewatch that shit because I feel like there's extra knowledge for me to gain. And you know, I actually saw the kind words you said to me last week, just today, rewatching the chat. And
Okay.
man, I fuck with you too, man. You're the shit, Hybrid.
Man, I fuck with you, kid,
Your
dog. Man,
rap's tight. Your rap's tight as fuck. But you as a person, man,
hey,
god damn,
hey, man, that's what. Hey, man, I
you're
appreciate
all
you
the
so
way solid, man.
That's what it is, man. I appreciate it. I'm glad we came across each other. Real shit, dog.
Me too, for reals.
When you jumped on there and asked dude question, because the dude I just now started hearing about the last dude on the live.
That Swisher Sleep.
Swisher Sleep. That's what it is. And I just like the way you just jumped on and was just getting it in. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Okay. Go ahead, because I want to ask you one more question. But go ahead.
What I was gonna say was I had to basically ignore. I did my best to ignore Twisted Insane because he's like, "You're the best," and I was just like, "Kendawg, he's the best, man!" And I was like, I have to ignore that shit. I'm gonna start crying right now. Like, that's my favorite rapper, man. Like, that guy means fucking so much to me. You know, I definitely hear people all the time say that just his music alone saved their lives. And, you know, I don't know if I can really say that. I could definitely say he's made my fucking day to day in, day out fucking far better than it was before listening to
Right.
him. I fucking keep him in the whip with me, fucking playing. I play his music because I feel like he keeps me safe on the road. And
Right.
I definitely, you know, we're out here surviving, but I definitely feel like thanks to Twisted Insane, I'm also thriving, man. And I appreciate you fucking saying that, because I try to, you know, it's not so easy to ask questions like surely like good questions, or questions that actually aren't going to take somebody into a negative space. I saw you had Blunts and discussions on here in the chat before I
Yeah.
popped in. I'm sorry
Mhm.
we missed them. I watched their recent video, or I watched one of their recent videos, and they're talking about how Vlad is basically a cop, and his questions often take you to a negative headspace, I feel like. And
Right.
that's one of the reasons why I don't fuck with Vlad. Like
Right.
you know, I definitely like to see artists answer questions personally, but as far as his questions of nature, they're just icky.
Yeah,
And I
Vlad gonna ask you some fucked up shit. Like, so you did smack your mom in 8th grade when you were mad, right? You want to talk about that?
exactly,
You know
man,
what
exactly. It's like, you know, like somebody fucking interviewed Mike Tyson. Like I don't think Mike Tyson was right for the things he allegedly did personally, but he served his time for that shit, and he fucking suffered consequences for shit that he might or might not have done, and he's moving on with his life. And someone's like, they get him, you know, they get him in an interview with a governor in Canada, or like a potential one, and then the interviewer guy goes, well, what about that chick you raped?
I'm saying?
And it's like, he's like, you know, you're just a rat piece of shit for that. And he's like, well,
Mhm.
what do you mean? It's like, you're a rat piece of, you know what the fuck I mean.
Right.
So
Yeah.
when it
It's fucked
comes
up.
time to asking artists questions, you know, I definitely like to keep it positive, but you know, sometimes it's like, it's hard. Uh, you have to be somewhat predictive in
Right.
your questions. I definitely believe in that. Like that's something I wish more interviewers would do. And
Right.
you know, I don't really want to say where I came from as far as like where I work. I work in like the tech industry, if you will. But
Okay.
you know, I was definitely, I've had to interview like potential employees, and one thing that they talk about that you should do in an interview is like, there's a strategy called peeling the onion, and it's where you ask like a generic type question, and then you kind of deep dive into that question, like into their answer. So you ask more questions based uh on their answer. So you just, you know, you it shows it, it's a way to carry the conversation in development. And that's something that I haven't really done at all on Freaky Fridays, but it's something that I personally am interested in doing if I ever were to do like some who the fuck am I even talking about? Jay Leno shit or something.
Right. Well, I honestly see
David Letterman.
I feel like he's gonna do, like, anytime he has anybody on, I'm pretty sure strongly he's gonna put you on. You're gonna get that training. You know what I'm saying? One way or the other, you're gonna
Oh God.
yeah. So
Man, I don't know. I don't know about all that. I really like I kind of talked about I talked about something that I really meant on the last Freaky Friday, that I hope I can inspire other people to step out of their comfort zone and get on these videos and have discussions with, you know, with artists that they think are fucking tight and that they fuck with.
right, right,
Because um that's something that I started doing just this year. I haven't really, you know, I don't really actually, like on my, like I work remote often. I got my webcam disabled for work. I don't want to fucking I don't want to fucking see your faces. I don't want you to
right,
fucking see my face when it comes to work. I don't give a fuck what you look like. If you do a fucking good job, then I'll fuck with you. Like
right.
that's how I feel about it. But with Twisted Insane, I guess I, you know, I might be out of place talking about Twisted Insane, but he's, you know, he's my favorite rapper. So hopefully hopefully the dude forgives me if I say something wrong or mean. But with Twisted Insane, I just felt like his music, like I know his music, I fuck with his music, and I don't need to know the person behind it. Like I definitely fucking like am glad that he started doing more of those streams on YouTube. And I will share a story with you if that's okay. January 13th. This was this year, Friday the 13th. That's some real monster shit.
Right.
I was actually sleeping during the day, and I had a fucking dream that was the weirdest shit ever to me. It was the weirdest shit ever. It was Twisted Insane and Lady Insane came into my dream, and they're like, "Hey man, come fucking hang out with us, come party." And I
Right.
woke up and I was like, "That's the fucking corniest, weirdest fucking dream I ever had in my life. Fuck that shit. I don't fucking give a fuck about that." Like, no,
Right.
like I fuck with their music, but like, why would I even have a dream like that? That's just that's weird shit. Like, I got everything that I wanted out of them, like, and continue to with just by hitting the play button.
Right. Right.
And then like I was just doing my usual surfing on YouTube, and all of a sudden, fucking Twisted Insane is doing Freaky Friday episode 1. He's been doing it for years apparently, but Freaky Friday episode 1 was the Friday the 13th, and then all of a sudden, very similar to how you said come tap in today, he did that shit on Friday the 13th. We listened to some of his shit, and like I got in at the very end, and he gave me a shout out. And I know this is a very long rant, but I definitely want to share one more story with you, if that's okay, with this shout out, because to me, I feel like it means a lot, and I don't know why I'm saying it, but like there's got to be a reason, because I feel like there's reasons behind everything. So Twisted Insane has a Christmas album, and he talks about the kids out there. There's kids out there that they don't fucking get shit for Christmas, man. That's the reality, man. That's just really sad shit, man. And me personally, I was blessed on that front as a child. Like I got all the gifts I ever wanted and then some. But as an adult, I've learned that giving is a better feeling than receiving. With that being said, I still like to get some shit, even if it's not a monetary value. It's just it's a good feeling, right? So last Christmas, I don't want to say it was rough for me, but I didn't get shit for Christmas last year from nobody. And there wasn't even like a entertained discussion. I know like in my heart, my sister would have loved to get me something for Christmas if she was in the position to do that. But she wasn't, and I still got the gift of giving. I got to buy my nieces a bunch of shit and spoil them. And then I was thinking about, I was like, Kendawg, what if you could get anything for Christmas? What the fuck would you even want? And I was like, I know what the fuck I would want. I was like, I know Twisted Insane doesn't do those cameos. I don't know if you know about cameos. It's where these artists they go. So I'm like, I know he doesn't do cameos, but I would do anything, like as far as like if I could pick any one gift, like a shout out from Twisted Insane, my favorite fucking rapper, would be the ultimate fucking Christmas gift. So I got that on Friday the 13th, and then some. Like I feel like the motherfuckers, I don't know if there's some spiritual shit that they're fucking over there doing with the fucking coming into my dreams, because like I don't really dream about people. Like so that was just crazy, and especially during the day, dude, on the same fucking day.
Right. And amen. That's
that's the it's the fucking 2-part story or something like that. 10-part story. It's a lot of words, I know, but
nah, you good, man. I think that's what you I don't know if the word is epiphany, what I'm looking for, or just I'll just say divine intervention. That was some divine intervention, to signal you what's going on, and to see and to signal you, to let you know that, hey, through these lives you're going to be able to get more into your favorite rapper. You understand what I'm saying? Because when he started doing the Freaky Fridays, it's like you kind of get more, you see, you get the man behind the lyrics, kind of.
Yeah, man.
And it's pretty dope. What's up,
Nubs? Real dude.
Oh yeah, he's real dude. Snub Revenge up in here. What's good with you, big homie? How do you make these dope backgrounds for your lives? I don't personally make them. People make them for me, and I just kind of share them. I ain't gonna lie to you, Faraday. What was I finna say? But yeah. That's what I think that was with the with you having that dream. It was letting you know, like, hey man, you know what I'm saying. You're finna you finna start getting to know this guy more, and you know, and getting the more and know the more of the fans more. So yeah, I really
And
honestly see
I
you guys.
fucking love it, man. I fucking
Right,
love it. That's
right. I
definitely
see you guys doing something. I don't know what, because he fucks with you. Like whenever you come around and everything, he's fucks with you, bro. Like real, I don't know what it is, but I really honestly feel like y'all gonna be doing something, or your name is gonna be synonymous with like the leader of the Brainsick. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
my God. No, man, no. Dude, it's too much. It's too
Hey,
much for me, man. It's overwhelming. I'm just glad with what I already got too much. Like that's the reality. I got my fucking Christmas gift for not only last year, but for like the next 10
right,
as well. You know that I actually was like rewatching one of the episodes and just seen something. He was looking down, he's like, I got some shit in New Mexico, I think next week or something. And I
right,
was like, is that real? Is that real? And then like I found some venue that was doing a very poor job marketing. Here we go on the marketing. That's
right,
another thing. Maybe if you're if you're out there touring, you gotta fucking push those
yeah,
fucking venues, man. To properly market your shit. On the front of getting tips and whatnot. So I actually drove out to that venue. Not even I was like, I don't even know if this show's happening, but you know what? I'm gonna have a fucking good time no matter what. I'm gonna
right,
enjoy the experience. If Twisted Insane doesn't show up, you know what, man? I've seen him before live a couple times. Like it's cool and shit. It doesn't really matter too much to me. But guess what? Twisted Insane fucking showed up, and
yeah,
he actually was like, "Hey, man, I forgot I had a show tonight."
right,
And
right.
it was on 420, and I bought some fucking greenery. It's legal out in New Mexico from this dispensary, but I wasn't really feeling the shit. Like I feel like I'm a seasoned smoker and had my fucking med card for years and whatnot. So I've been around. I know what the fucking real deal looks like. I know what the fake shit is. I don't
Right.
gotta smell it. I can look at it. You know, smelling it can definitely help sometimes, but I was like, I ain't smoking Twisted Insane out. I know that much. Like, oh, not with this fucking trash ass top shelf fucking shit. So I can share it since he said it on a Freaky Friday, but I was like, man, I'm just glad you smoked me out, Twisted Insane.
Right.
So how many motherfuckers out there get to smoke with their favorite rapper, man?
Hey,
What the fuck?
that's dope as fuck. What's
It
going
is
on, Bay
dope as
L up
fuck.
in the building? How you doing all the way from North Carolina? He said, "Friday, somebody got some weed that smell like popcorn. You off the chain, man."
What
That's
up,
what's up.
Nubs Revenge?
Yeah, never been in the building, man. Yeah, man. It's not often you get to smoke with your favorite rapper, so that's dope as fuck.
Bail.
Yeah. That's dope as hell, man. You know what I'm
Super
saying?
tight.
Hell yeah. That's what it is, man. Kendawg, man. It's
I
always good.
appreciate you having me on here, man. That's fucking good to get to fucking see you and get some fucking FaceTime, man, and just hang out and fucking chill and
That's what it is.
talk about music and things that we love. Do you so you listen to any other metal musicians? You still listening to
I tried to put Shanny Rocks on White Zombie with the rat face and the white tanks, and she wasn't feeling it. So I guess, you know what I'm saying? So I
man?
guess I just but I listen to it when I have time. Well, not when I have time, when I'm in my I have my times for my metal and my rock. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I kind of do with it. You know what I mean? Like, so whenever I feel like listening to my old school jams or my my old school rock jams or something like that, I'll give it a whirl. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
But
You know, like if you're trying to keep it on the low on the smoking shit, you throw a bag of popcorn in the microwave, let that shit burn. It overwhelms the room and shit. This dude's
right.
got fucking weed that smells like popcorn.
So I got to smoke my favorite rapper every line. Hey, that's what it is, cuz. That's what's going on, Faraday. Appreciate you to the utmost, man.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is, man. Ray said, "Hey, dude, Hybrid, cool as hell. I know I've been on live with him. He is awesome." That's what it is, man. Appreciate you so much, Bay L. I love the police
Bell.
custody. Rock. That's what it is. That's what it is. Yeah, the police is pretty straight. You know what I'm saying? All right, that's what it is, man. But yeah, man, Kendawg, man, it was dope having you on here, man. You know what I'm saying?
Thanks again.
I'm about to go ahead and get out here and lead a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
I'll-
Talk to the people.
I'll let you
But
wrap it up. Anybody
word,
that sees this, you got much love from Kendawg. You got much love from Hybrid. Thanks for fucking hanging out with us, chilling, and hopefully we got some subjects, some substance for you to fucking marinate on until next time.
word, definitely.
Brain
Always.
motherfucking sick.
Word. Appreciate you,
Hybrid
homie.
gang.
Word.
Take care.
Ain't nothing but love, dog. That's the homie right there. You know what I'm saying? So peace out, brothers. Have a good one. Much love, brother. Peace out to you, Roach Crew, man. I appreciate you. I appreciate y'all coming through, man. Appreciate you too. Much love. Nubs Revenge. That's dope, man. You know what I'm saying? Kendawg, that was dope. He came through, talked with us, and all that good shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, we met. That was it. Just in case you're just now coming in, that was someone who I met from one of my favorite rappers, Twisted Insane. You know, and off of one of his lives and shit. You know what I'm saying? So we just started rocking and connecting and shit like that, and that's pretty dope. You know what I'm saying? What's going on, man? Scotty, man, appreciate it, man. Peace out to you, homie. Can't wait for the next live. Got my notification. That's what it is. We're gonna have notifications on next time too, y'all. When I go live next Thursday, when we come back, I want to have y'all come on too now. So I want to, talk with y'all and all that other good shit too. And we're gonna rock out. You know how we do. You know what I'm saying? It's all love with y'all, man. And we about to I'm about to get something to eat because Shanny cooking burgers. You know what I'm saying? Shanny, you cooking them burgers now. What about the shrimp? You damn right. Do I want shrimp? What we bought the shrimp for live? What did we buy the shrimp for live? Huh? Faraday say he down. Okay. So we need a plate for him too. Tell Shannon I said, what's up? Scotty the Ripper said, what's happening? He want a burger. She said, what's happening in? What's up? She ain't gonna come to the live right now because I'm gonna show y'all why she ain't come to live. Because this is Shannon right here. You see this? Here's Shannon right here. She ain't coming to the live because this is Shannon right here. Okay, so yeah. Shannon hold on. Y'all want to see Shannon? Hold on, here she go right here. Hey y'all. Hey, Hybrid. Okay. Mwah! I love you, Hybrid. How y'all doing? Hope y'all have a nice night. Anyway, ain't nothing but love, y'all. I appreciate y'all as always. Until next time.